Alright guys, just a quick video to show you what I was doing because Mark, you're asking on some progress, so just finished this up and thought I'd show you. Basically the map is fully laid out now, so I'll just show you it from above quickly. I'll try not to make this video too long. So you can see I've sort of changed it from the original sort of layout a little bit, but I think it's much improved and I've got a bit of feedback on the playability and that sort of thing. So hopefully it's good. Right, I'll do a little tour of it. Right, so here I've thought about the first shot the player will see when they are on the start line, so like here. So the two sort of like bits of wrecked ship in front, sort of I thought created quite a nice like silhouette, and eventually I want to have a crane on the sort of like top left sort of bit over here. I've placed these two sideways because originally I was making a rule about everything going forwards because the ships crashed onto the beach, but it was fucking boring. Like everything in a straight line, it was really hard to make look exciting basically. So I've mixed that up a bit, so it's sort of taken on a bit of a ship graveyard theme. I figured they'd all be sort of working on things in pieces and stuff, and it's sort of taken over for a race. So there's sort of official things like this like the checkpoint and that sort of thing, sort of taken over, and like I suppose like where we'd have the ramps and stuff. So yeah, basically that's sort of covering it a bit. So basically the race would come out here. They can choose two of the sort of spaces, so you can cut through on the right or cut from the left, and I've blocked it off with barrels so people can't cut through the centre. And so this is just sort of like getting them into the race. This is a pretty calm area. So it's checkpoint 1. So this is going to be like the wrecked ship that you jump through sort of thing. This is just a placeholder one at the moment, obviously, because we haven't got a mesh that you can jump through yet. The ship might be longer in the final one. This is about it. This is going to be like a completely smashed up one, so like wrecked bits of metal coming off it, that sort of thing. And yes, it's a little playable jump sort of thing. This is going to be the scrapyard area that you cut through here, and checkpoint 2. And over here, it's sort of like a clearer. I was thinking to have like a couple of cranes in here, maybe where the cars are like done up before going in. I was thinking, Mark, your idea about having a garage, we could always have the actual garage maybe situated here, or maybe even have them like outside. So like maybe the main menu, like yeah, I saw the ones you had for the portfolio. We could possibly have it so it's outdoors in sort of like on like maybe like a little concrete sort of like, not a car park, but that sort of thing. Maybe like rotating the cars and you could choose them there. So I think this would be a good area for that, like sort of like a sectioned off area where say the cars would like warm up almost before a race and then get worked on maybe, but not too in detail, just something nice to fill it up so it's not just all scrapyard, you know what I mean. And so on to the next section, and then I've got scattered terrain of barrels everywhere at the moment because I've only got 4 assets to work with. Me and Justin are working on getting some new ones in soon, so that's all good. But so I've got the move through one, the drivable one, the non-drivable one, barrels and the crates. Oh, and also the grey bit around the outside, but that's more of a sort of placeholder thing. So you come through here, player chicanes through here, comes out the side and tries to chicane through here, but this is blocked off, so they will drop through this bit here and land out here. This is going to be sort of like a slightly flooded area, so this is where the ships would mainly say like crash or something, or where one has crashed and worked on. So this huge one here has created these trails that's coming diagonally across the course of the path, so there's all wet sand around everything. The lighting is messed up at the moment because obviously I've been working on it, and it takes quite a few not hours, but it takes a long time to build the lighting, so I haven't had a chance to build them, and I thought I'd send you some progress before I'd done that. So it's obviously it's not built yet, but you can sort of get an idea for the tone. It's more like this bit over here where see like the arrow is, so it's like the lighter sand. This is just what it does when it's not. I think I didn't capture that bit, but basically lit and unlit here. I don't think my video captured that properly, so this is one, you know, that's sunk. They haven't pulled that bit onto the shore properly, so it's sort of going a little bit ship graveyard now, but I think it makes for a more exciting theme of a little bit of a combination. Here there's a slight sort of jump here as they jump into the water, so we get some nice spray from the materials you've created. Nice bit here, I added this in after seeing your material spray, so we get a nice little section of it going up. Cut through here. Next checkpoint, is there one back there? I don't think I added anyone back in there, so it's checkpoint 3. Come through here because I liked your idea where when I got it back from you of going through them, so I tried to incorporate that here. This is another one smashed up, maybe like one's been pulled apart and the sand's been pushed up either side sort of thing, so big curved ramps around either side, and this is one sunk into the ground at the moment, but eventually I'd like to change it for an actual sort of like ramp from like I don't know, some kind of Red Bull thing, something like that. You'll see what I mean on the next section for a ramp. So there's also a little shortcut here, just a little extra, because this one's technically the fast one, it sets you up better for the corner. So I thought, you know, this one's got a steep bank, so you come over here and land and go down through here. So it's a bit more of a thing. Just to stop you from cutting the corner, there's another checkpoint here, it's checkpoint 4. So this is the steep corner here, so you come up here, big power slide style corner here, blocked off by these. I'm going to change these for the pipes that Justin's modelling, I believe, at some point. I'm going to put a blocking volume, can't catch themselves on it. Come down here, I removed the jump because I felt the jump dumped people into the sea, so it's a tight corner that people have got to be aware for, so I may put some warning in here, something like that, some kind of wall, but it makes a nice view. So I'm thinking maybe we could have the angle of the sun over there if we go for a sunset. I don't know, because like middle of the day fits this theme, but then as Neil always says, it's the most boring time of the day. This I'd like to be like builder's scaffolding sort of thing, like builder scaffolding. Going up here, this is while it's longer than in the designs, this is the only angle I could find. Like this is the shallowest angle I could find that the car could go up pretty well. So we could have a load of builder scaffolding going up from the floor and stuff. It'd be really cool. Nice wood sound effects sort of thing. This would be like the cabin. So you jump up onto here. Big sort of power slide corner. We can get some like decals of like skid marks on here. It'll look really cool. Use your mesh texture sort of thing. Come down here and jump off. This is the only problem I've got at the moment with the layout that needs testing. The drop off of the jump might be too short, but it depends on how the suspension of the car handles it. So they drop off here and they can go around here, and these are sort of hinting at the sort of direction to go. And then there's also the usual sort of secret passage here, which I may make narrower because it's supposed to be for one car, and then puts you out onto a blind corner, so it's up to you if you want to use it or not. And then you come back around here, and that is one lap. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. It's looking a lot more like legit. Looks like a real race course, so I'm really pleased. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I think that's cool. Awesome.